2nd of June. Skip the day. We're going to feed the calves some TMR, which I have made up with one of our silage bales and various odds and sods. So we have no straw. But I really wanted these guys to have some silage because I topped them up on... What did I top them up with? That... Well, it was chaff, wasn't it? But it puts it in the hay section. So they're good. They've got water. They don't need straw. And they're all happy. Those 15 are getting close. I say they're getting close. When they hit the grand, that's when they'll be going. They've not had any more babies. Nope. And hour 5. 3, 4, 1, 6. So they've stayed there again into the next day. They're now the same price though as the 34 months. So they're 38 months. The 34 months are at 3416. They're 70% ready to give birth. They're 61. We have, yeah, they're 70%. They're the ones that are giving birth. They're 60%. Okay, they're 34. They're 38. They're 34. They're 32. They're 13. They're 11, 10, and 7. 3, 4, 1, 6. If it goes down past that, then we know that we're starting to lose money, I guess. But like I said before, those 5 are the experimental 5. So they will have to stick with the regime. So we're going to bring in the hay bales. And they're going to go in there, in the shed. Later in the year, we should get another... Oh, that was a point. I wanted to check the fertilized state of the fields, because I don't want to... I don't want to roll them again until we've had our 3rd cut off of them. We're going to get bale cart. Going to collect the bales conventionally. We're not going to use the auto load because it's so close and there's not actually that many. But chances are I will jump cut because it is a longish procedure, so I'll put a load on that. We need to sort honey out. Actually, I didn't check the sheep or the chickens. Let's do that just before we crack on with loading this. I'm gonna plonk that there. That's right. Chickens. Oh, they're okay. They'll do another day at least. The sheep. Water. Food. That's good. 60% ready to reproduce. Oh, I was supposed to turn a mod on. So I have a mod, which is the one that changes the reproduction. It makes the animals more dynamic in reproduction and stuff. Now, the cows don't give birth to twins, but sheep do. Occasionally you get cows, but it's very rare that you'll get a cow give birth to twins. If I remember correctly, Nut Hutch will be able to shed a bit more light on that for us in the comments, hopefully. But yes, there's a mod which I should have put the weight on the back. I'll go and get the weight in a second when I go into the time lapse. Finish what you're saying, CEEBUR. because you're just waffling. There is a mod. Oh, it's going to auto. Oh, jog on, will ya? That's just ridiculous. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'll sort that out in a sec. Let's go get the weight. Oh, what a palaver. I'll finish what I'm talking about. Maybe one day. That changes the reproduction of the animals. So you will get twins, or like with the pigs, they give birth to multiple piglets, don't they? Forgot where I was going then. So yes, it could be advantageous. We'll get more animals in the reproduction cycle. So anyway, I'm going to time lapse now because I have waffled. It took a very long time to explain that, and it shouldn't have. We do also need to sort this ruddy trailer out. Can I do it with the weight on the back? I wonder. Probably not. Let's give this a little whirl and see if it works, or if it changes anything. I bet it doesn't change a bloomin' thing. Nope, it hasn't changed a sod all. I don't think I can turn it off now that I've got it on. So what we'll do is we'll just do this, I suppose. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Thing is, when I come up to it with other ones, they're going to do the same thing. I did want to be a bit more sensible about this, but unfortunately, guys, I'm not going to be able to, so you just have to bear with me. I'll probably just jump cut getting them. Oh, it's so annoying. Okay, so the trailer had a monumental head fit. So I had to load it by hand, which was marvellous. It's a bit like the old days, except you wouldn't be able to do it with them. It would only let me put 4 on. It kept saying that it wouldn't take any more than 4. So what I did was made it take more than 4. That's what I did. We're going to back this. Hopefully it's not going to explode everything when I try and unload it, which is always a possibility, I suppose. Right. Unstrap. Drop off. We will see, won't we? We will see right now who's going to be Funtime Frankie or not. Right, so there's the last 2, and they've got to come off, clearly. And we'll just plonk them in there. haphazardly done it. But I haven't. Actually, not that badly done, to be fair. Right, we want you off. We'll leave the trailer there for a minute. I think we've got tomatoes that need to be sold. There's a possibility that we've got furniture and stuff that we need to do, but we do need to move the honey, I think. Well, I'm sure we'll have a full pallet. And we've got eggs over there that need to go. We're going to have a big session at some point. Right, honey. Don't be stupid. What are you going to spawn? A full one? Or none at all? Yeah, full one. It's even heavy with that weight on the back. I think I mentioned that before. Another full one. They don't like being stacked, do they? They just like one at a time. Is that a full pallet of wool there? I think it might be. Whoa up, whoa up, whoa up, whoa up. Oh, we're well off. I thought we was in the frame for that. And the honey will keep for years. And if you don't believe me, watch 28 days later. It's funny what keeps and what doesn't keep. What keeps when it supposedly doesn't keep. That's the other one. Or you shouldn't keep this over this long because you will have bought it at the cheaper rate, and we want to sell it to you at the more expensive rate 2 weeks. Oh, 2 weeks later. We've got a lot of honey in the honey pot. I don't get it. It's all the pallet forks, the honey pallets. It's all giants. So why does it not work properly? Why is it so scary? I suppose is the best way to explain it, because it is. It's like, oh my god. I bet this is the only full pallet. I bet the next one that spawns is only a half or a quarter full. Needs to be done though, so that we know what we've got in stock. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to explode somewhere. Yeah, that's what I thought. Quarter full, see, it was almost dead on. Right. Well, you're happy, so we don't need to do any water or food for you. That is just going to keep spawning pallets of wool there, because that spawn point is quite large. So that's what we'll let it do for the minute. And then we need to check the toms, which I'm sure are full. We'll have a look at our situation. Whoa, come on. Just ridiculous. Right. Tomatoes. Oh well, I was expecting. We need seeds. We need seeds. What was the other thing I wanted to check? The furniture. So we got more planks, and we've used up all the wood. We're producing furniture. Storage is 4,000 and we've only done 541, so we got a while to go there. At some point we'll go and transport more pallets. Seed, and whilst we're in there we just as well get a chicken feed, and we can do that too. And then I want to check the fertilizer state. That was right. So let's go in here. Seeds 800. How much were these ones? 980. Well, chicken feed. Yes, please. Buy one. Yep. And back. And then seeds. We'll buy these cheapy ones. We'll buy 2 of those. Yep. Don't look very good, but they are cheap. And seeing as though they're just for the tomatoes, I feel like that's justifiable. Wouldn't be the same as our top quality seeds that we would use for our fields, would it? Oh. So we'll stick these in, and that'll be happy tom-toms. We're just going to do one at a time, I guess. Oh no, there we go. Slightly off to the left. So we'll get those in there. We'll feed the chickens. Eggs don't need to go anywhere yet. Wait until we've got a pile of. We'll put our trailer away. We've got one field that's ready to harvest, the other 2 are not ready yet. I'm not sure if they're going to take all of this bag or not. No, they're not. Right, let's go and put this away. Around here. In our very surplus to requirement shed now. It's almost like we need to fill it with more equipment. Right, that is all that done and taken care of. Just stick that back there. Oh, no, you fool. Pick up a pallet fork that's got stuck under a thing. So if you ever get something like that happen, it's because it's getting stuck under one of the decals. I'll show you. If, just in case you don't know what a decal is. So you see, we got, it's very hard to see actually, there. See, it's hard to see it. Where's a better place? There's a better place to see one of these. There, right. See the tracks? Those tracks are decals. And they're very thin and they go down, but if they're not placed correctly, you get problems. That puddle actually is a decal as well. So the one that we were getting stuck on would have been these, not the tyre marks because that's what's come from the tractor, but there is a decal there. If the tyre marks weren't there, you would be able to see it better, but there is a decal there. It's probably part of that dark patch. It's probably an oil patch or something, an oil stain decal. That's what happens. They get stuck underneath them, or your machine gets stuck underneath it when it spawns, and yeah, weird stuff. So anyway, I've been thinking about this. I've decided we're going to keep this trailer as the pallet trailer only, and we're going to get another trailer which we'll use as our bale trailer so that we can do it properly, because this pallet load thing for this trailer is driving me nuts because it just doesn't work the way you would want it to. Why is this being so stupid today? If I had manual attacher on, I would have said that I'd forgotten to put the hydraulics in and we've got sticky brakes, but that's not the case at all. That's the case. Whoa, that was terrible, CEEBUR. Yes, I know. Right, so what do we need to check? Fertilizer state. That was right. What am I even doing? Nobody knows. Fertilizer. Okay, so it does need fertilizer. We can use some slurry up. Hooray! Hopefully. Right. Is this man enough for the job? I think it is. Excellent. So, there we go. We'll just double check to make sure it actually does the state first before we get too excited. Look at those tires. I just realised they're all squashed down with the weight. Isn't that great? I do like attention to detail. Turn it off, turn it off. Alright, that's it. It's working. Hooray! Sit back and enjoy then. Well, like an absolute tool, I pressed the stop record button when I was doing that field. Oh, what a friggin' idiot. Okay, so what was I talking about to myself, not recording anything? I was talking about these fields. And so, I sussed out the problem with our colours. For some stupid reason, CEEBUR, the donag, had it on colourblind. So we've got our canola, we've got our oats, we've got our barley. Barley's ready to go. I don't want to rent the combine until the next day of June, the last day of June, and then that's when we'll go. Hopefully you will have suggested what combine you want, because that episode's not come out yet as I'm recording. So yeah, the idea is to only have the combine for 2 days, as opposed to, I think it was 2 months I had it sat, or nearly 2 months I had it sat in the field. I don't want that to happen again. We've got, obviously that field is done now. We'll just run up to it. I don't even know what I need to show you, but I feel like I do. So here it is, all done. I need to get rid of those. So everything is fertilized. I didn't go around that outer edge because I didn't think that it was part of the field, but apparently it is. But you know, there's no harm done. That needs fertilizing, which is interesting, because it doesn't show any other states, if I remember correctly. Oh no, it does. We've got to turn the stones off. We're not going to fertilize that yet, because I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, because I haven't decided what I'm going to do with these yet. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Clearly I don't know what I'm doing. Everything's good though. I have checked the maple syrup. It doesn't need water, and we don't really have very much that is ready to go down there anyway. So that is that. Today's episode comes to an end. Oh, the other thing was the tractor. Obviously we don't have the new tractor yet, but the Maxim was capable of doing everything we needed it to do today. So yeah, splendid job everybody. Good effort. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. May the weather be with you. Moo to you too.